You've truly never seen such a fantastical forest. The warm forest is lush with the breath of spring, while the winter forest is swept by swirling snow. Here, you'll find not only adorable animals but also little fairies with magic. Due to the extreme climate difference between the warm and winter forests, fairies from either side cannot cross the boundary. If they force their way through, their wings may be damaged, even risking their lives. One day, Ding Dang gathered her friends with an idea. She wanted to build a snowmaking machine. With this device, she could fulfill her little sister's dream of visiting the warm forest. With everyone's help, the snowmaking machine was soon completed. They placed ice blocks into the machine, and as it worked to life, snowflakes began to drift out one after another. Encouraged by the others, Snowy crossed the boundary between the warm and winter realms. Seeing sights she had never witnessed before, she was brimming with curiosity. To welcome Snowy, everyone had prepared some special surprises. At Ding Dang's signal, a water fairy drew up a pillar of water, with several small fish floating in midair. A light fairy flew over, creating a dazzling rainbow. Wherever the flower fairy passed, blossoms instantly bloomed in full splendor. An animal fairy summoned butterflies to dance gracefully around Snowy. The flower fairy then handed Snowy a fresh bloom as a token of affection. To keep the flower from ever wilting, Snowy used her magic to encase it in ice. Just then, Snowy suddenly felt weak all over and fell to the ground. Her wings, too, grew limp and powerless. It turned out the ice blocks in the snowmaking machine were nearly gone, making it hard to produce enough snow. To prevent any danger, they had to carry Snowy back into the winter forest. Even after being exposed to the cold air, Snowy remained weak, unable to fly with her wings. At this critical moment, the Winter King noticed them. Under his guidance, Snowy's wings finally recovered their strength. The king explained to Snowy that a fairy's wings are her life. If the wings are harmed, her very life is at risk. He then ordered Snowy never to enter the warm forest again. But Ding Dang was deeply dissatisfied and wanted to argue with the king. Just then, the queen of the warm forest also arrived. She told Ding Dang that this rule had been set by her. Hearing the queen's words, Ding Dang had no choice but to yield. Beautiful reunions are always too brief, and the sisters had to part once more. Before leaving, the Winter King, riding his owl, kicked the snowmaking machine into the frozen river. But what the king never imagined was that this very act would soon lead to a coming disaster.